I saw this on a Black Anarchist page that I'm a part of on Facebook, so I'm going to read it. And actually, there's a video that Turian Rain just did. Um, Check that out because I was going to read that article that he got that from. Um, but I'm going to read this one. So here it is. And I'll try not to curse on this, even though I know the title has a curse word in it. F. Lena Dunham and the white feminist horse she rode in on. Dunham has shown who she is, and white women have continued to support and uplift her as a feminist hero. By Sharona J. Brown and Laura Witt. I don't know much about them, but here we go. Last week, a writer at The Guardian posed what she no doubt thought was a poignant question. Lena Dunham is a hugely original writer. Who cares if she's a good person? Huh. Okay. But you ask, yes, she is. That's funny. See, Martha Gill is deeply invested in protecting a fellow white woman from the consequences of her actions. If she is willing to tell lies about Lena Dunham's talent, ignore truths about her poor character, and gaslight the people who have and continue to rightfully criticize her and her dangerous white feminism in the process, just a few days after Martha's contribution, Katie Herzog wrote, "The pleasure of hating Lena Dunham is less about her and more about us for a stranger." For the stranger. I guess that's a newspaper article. All things considered, it looks a lot like Lena Dunham or someone close to her enlisted white women writers to do proactive damage control ahead of her latest apology and a long string of apologies for shitty behavior. Even more frightening than the idea of this might be premeditated apologism on her behalf is the fact that the white women reflexively feel the need to defend Dunham in the first place. Because like so many terrible white men and literary figures, she is a terrible white woman who makes media that they enjoy. So they stand by her in the name of abusive white feminism. And perhaps, like the terrible men, they feel she deserves to have a chance to stand separate from her art, able to continue succeeding while she uses the bones of black and brown women as her throne, gaslighting us, shifting the animus for criticizing the criticism of Dunham onto people of color rather than Dunham's proven record of investment in white supremacy is easier than interrogating themselves and the white womanhood that connects them. When Aurora Perrineau revealed last year that she had been raped by Murray Miller, that's the article that I'm talking about, you guys. If you guys get a chance, check out the Turian Rain video about that. I'm going to read this again. When Aurora Perrineau revealed last year that she had been raped by Murray Miller, Lena Dunham called her a liar. I'm going to interject on that. It's funny. Lena Dunham led the charge talking crap about Bill Cosby and, all and how much he's a rapist. But then when someone comes out against her homeboy, this tramp basically shamed them. Yeah, she did that. If you don't believe me, look it up. And also check out a bunch of Harvey's videos about that. I think he did not only one, but a few videos about her doing that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dunham, who has long used feminism as a platform for herself, her voice, and for her work, issued a statement along with Jenny Connor, showrunner. Sorry, you guys, I don't have my glasses. Showrunner and writer of Girls, stating, "While our first instinct is to listen to every woman's story, unless they're black, our insider knowledge of Murray's situation makes us confident that sadly this accusation is one of the 3% of assault cases that are misreported every year." Yeah, because she's black, that's why. And because that idiot devil is your freaking friend. It is true, shame to add to that number, outside of Hollywood women, still that number as outside of Hollywood women still struggle to be believed. We stand by Murray, and this is all we'll be saying about the issue. And I see that now it isn't all you'll be saying about the issue. Let's read further. But it's Dunham who was lying as a part of her recent PR run, which comes after the death of her website, the dissolution of her production partnership with Jenny Connor, the very public controversial resignation of a Lenny letter writer, I don't know what that is, and a call for women of color to no longer work for her or with her, thank God. She has now apologized for this damaging lie 1 year later. It took her a year. It's long enough, right? In classic Lena Dunham form, she centered herself and her own feelings in her apology for a lie that harmed a black person who was sexually assaulted at 17 years old. I didn't have the insider information that I claimed, but rather blind faith in a story that kept slipping and changing and revealed itself to mean nothing at all. Yeah, by your opinion. She's a pig, you guys, writes Dunham. I'm just sorry, I had to say something. Aurora Perrineau deserve far better, but women like Dunham are closely consistent. That are only consistent with perpetuating white supremacy in their particular misogynoir. All right. Should I read more, you guys? Oh yeah, I'm going to read more because I was going to discuss something that's actually listed here. I'm sorry I read so slow and I got to find my glasses. I don't have them. Anyway, white women lie. By the way, notice her last name is Dunham, just like that Carolyn Bryant trick. Notice that. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have called her a trick, but more bitch was better. I just tried to think of an insult, but I couldn't think of a right insult at that moment. So yeah, we'll just call her a bitch at this point. Please forgive me, you guys. I'm sorry. If any of you, especially my black female friends, are offended if I say that, I could use better choice words, but I can't stand Carolyn Bryant Dunham. You guys know who she is. And it's funny that they have the same last name. Wonder if there's some relation. I don't care if it's by marriage or not. Anyways, sorry for interjecting so much. I'm going to continue reading this. White women lie. We knew this. White women lie to protect white men and themselves, like Carolyn Bryant Dunham did. White women lie to bring direct harm to people of color, like Carolyn Bryant Dunham did. Lena must be related to her. Anyway, this kind of harm is the one source of power that white women have, and that they exert it as much as possible, from calling the cops on black children and adults minding their own businesses to actively supporting racist and misogynist policies that sometimes end up hurting them too. They don't care. Dunham's support of Miller is not shocking within the context of American history. White women will continue to lie to protect white men and the crimes against women of color. From the objection of outright, might as well say outright too, outright anger at Odell Beckham Jr. That's what I was thinking about. But I'll let the article speak for itself as well, because I was going to make a comment about that. For not hitting on her during the 2016 Met Ball, admitting to molesting her younger sibling, disgusting pig, and masturbating in the bed next to them. Ew. Within her own book. Well, yeah, why isn't there a Me Too for her with that? What the heck? That's just gross, dude. Nasty ass. As her tokenism of black and brown people within girls, Dunham has shown us who she is. And white women have continued to support and uplift her feminist hero. Her as a feminist hero. Yeah, that Odell Beckham Jr., it's funny. You know, she thought he would, like, just the fact that he didn't give a damn about her, but if she did, she'd be crying all this misogynoir bull crap and, anti, like, male stuff. It's funny, like, I don't know, man. Like, I hate to say this, but within the last few years and exposing the history of feminism, I don't know. I can't really side with that stuff anymore. Does not mean that I'm anti-female. I'm not. But just this title and the history of feminism and how it has not even, most white feminists do not protect black women. And some would say all. I'm trying to give a benefit of the doubt. I've never seen it, though. All my friends that have anything to say, my female friends, like, say something. Sorry, got info man hitting me up. Let me get there. Anyway, sorry you guys. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. I try not to be long, but okay. White women have continued to support and uplift her as a feminist hero. When Martha Gill asks who cares if she's a good person, she's being too much of a coward to say what she really means. Yeah, she is. The truth is that Martha doesn't care that Lena Dunham isn't a good person. Yeah, she doesn't. And she wants the space to be able to support her without criticism for the alignment and with disgusting individual. I'm sorry, for her alignment with a disgusting individual. Her accusation that the Lena Dunham problem lies with us. Katie Herzog does the same kind of gaslighting and misdirection. Both of these white women attempt to mold the conversation in ways that afford even more privilege and leeway to Dunham by suggesting it is we who have failed to think pragmatically about her. If we squint our eyes just right, we will see that they are the rational thinking ones, and our perspective has been fundamentally wrong from the very beginning. It is more of that classic dog whistle white women aggression. That same kind of rationale that many abusers use to psychologically disarm victims, and part of the dazzling array of mental gymnastics that white women have so often do with their narcissism white supremacist feminist faves are rightfully, when their, I'm sorry, you guys, when their narcissism, white supremacist feminist faves are rightfully criticized. So check this out, you guys. I'm going to have you guys read this article. I know it's a long one, and plus, like, I don't think that I'm doing great without my glasses, but I'm interested in what you guys have to say about this. Peace.